Ever wondered what actually happens on a silent retreat? In this video, I'll share with you a typical day I had on a 5-day silent retreat. Of course, all retreats are run a little differently depending on who's leading it and what yoga or meditation style they teach. I've done a number of them now with different teachers, but they generally follow a similar daily itinerary. This is just one day on one retreat, but it'll give you a good idea of what to expect if you're considering going on your first silent retreat. And stick around till the end where I'll share with you when you might want to consider a more lush retreat like the one I'm on versus a more austere ashram experience. Hi, I'm Jaime at Enlightened Spoon, feeding your mind, body, soul. On this channel, we help you design a life with less stress and more intention. So stick around if you'd like more videos on mindful living, minimalism, and finding the personal rituals that work for you on and off your yoga mat. This time I'm back at the beautiful Mandali Retreat in the mountains north of Italy. I'm back to train with Sarah Powers, one of the leading teachers of Yin Yoga. I'll link to both Mandali and Sarah Powers below. On this retreat, we're encouraged to go completely offline and the Wi-Fi is turned off. Some people choose to leave their mobile phones at reception for the entire retreat so as not to be tempted, but I use mine as an alarm clock and camera, and I'm very happy to leave it in airplane mode the entire time. No temptations here. Some retreats will insist on no external stimulation at all. That means no books, no music, no notebooks, no journaling. It's just you with your thoughts in meditation. But on this one, Sarah Powers encourages journaling and note-taking, and I love that as it's such an important part of self-reflection. On arrival day, silence begins at 10 p.m. after lights out and the Wi-Fi is turned off. The next day and every day after that, we follow a similar schedule. Okay, wait, hold up. I just want to clear something up just in case you're sitting there thinking, wait, what is she doing on a silent retreat and filming all of this stuff? Ha! I'm actually shooting this now on day 0. This is just before the silent retreat begins. This is before lights out on day 1, day 0. And because I'd been here last year, I already kind of knew what to expect and I got the schedule ahead of time and I filmed all of the excess B-roll stuff only on day 1 just so that I could be done with that and really focus on getting into my practice. It's called the magic of filmmaking. The day begins from 6 to 7 a.m. with a self-led yang yoga practice. We do our own movement practice. This is probably not typical of most silent retreats that only do meditation, but since most people here have a bit of yoga experience or are yoga teachers training with Sarah, we've all got some kind of physical movement yoga practice. From 7 to 7:30 a.m. we have our first meditation session. The physical yoga practice is a great way to prepare the body and mind to sit in meditation. Moving the body before sitting for a longer period of time is great to get the energy flowing, removing any dullness and tension from the night before. From 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. it's breakfast time. Look at this spread. A lovely mix of cereals, oats, warm and cold options. After a short break where we get to enjoy the amazing mountain views after sunrise, from 9 to 9:30 a.m. we head back to a meditation practice with Ty Powers, Sarah's husband. For the next 3 hours, from 9:45 to 12:45, we have a long session with Sarah. And this will range usually from a Dharma talk on the philosophy, techniques, or practicalities of the practice, followed by pranayama breathwork, more meditation, and another physical yoga session. Some days it's a yang practice, and other days it's a yin practice. From 1 to 2 p.m. we break for lunch. And I have to say, the food here is simply amazing. Loads of vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free options, and every day at every meal we have a variety of choice. Yogis can be pretty picky eaters. After lunch, the teachers have daily one-on-one meetings with every student. We all get a half-hour meeting, and this is the only time talking is allowed. Essentially, this is when the teacher checks in with you to find out how your meditation practice is going, at home, on retreat, and this is when any personal questions can be asked. fast. They might help you refine your meditation or pranayama breathwork practice. While these meetings are happening, the rest of us have the afternoon schedule to follow. After lunch, there's another hour's break, and you could choose to head to the sauna, indoor pool, outdoor hot tub. Or a massage. This is next level relaxation. From 3 to 3:30 p.m. we have another meditation practice, followed by a walking meditation from 3:30 to 4 p.m., bringing mindfulness to every step you take. From 4 to 5 p.m., we have a guided silent yin practice where just the pose name is called out and we move into the shape. This is one of my favorite sessions of the day as I start to weave in some of the learnings from the day into my yin yoga practice. From 5 to 6:30 p.m., there's more time for a self-led practice, and this is up to you what you want to do in this free time. Mandali is so beautiful, and just sitting here, soaking up the mountain, lake, and valley views is what I enjoy. From 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. we have another amazing spread for dinner, and after a short break we head to our last session of the day, a short Dharma talk followed by another meditation practice with Thai. Official lights out is 10 p.m. and the next day begins again with a similar schedule from 6 a.m. You might have noticed there's a bit of free space in this schedule, an hour after each meal. Plus, unlike most retreats, Sarah Powers tells you everything on this schedule is optional. This free space I find most interesting. With no phone to scroll social media, no books to read, no one to talk to. Who are you when it's just you? Allowing your mind to wander, get bored, and just sit in your own company. What happens then? Who are you then? Having the flexibility and space in this particular retreat schedule has been really helpful to slow down, turn inward, and bring a little more mindfulness to each moment. I've had some profound personal insights on this retreat. I might share them one day, but I'm not ready to yet. Do note you'll find most other silent retreats might have a more rigid schedule in that you have to attend all the events. And if you're just starting out, there's value in hacking it out and going through it all too. After 5 days, we break silence on the last night where we finally get to talk to everyone that we've been practicing alongside in silence over a lovely meal. And of course, tiramisu. In a nutshell, it's a lot of meditation and moments of mindfulness sprinkled throughout the day. Of course, Mandali is super lush and it's not an austere ashram, so when you're being taken care of with such comfort and in such luxury, you can relax deeply. Especially when you don't have a lot of time to take a time out and get into the zone. 5 days is actually not that long for a silent retreat. I find I can more easily get into deeper states of meditation in a shorter time when I feel so relaxed and pampered. The other kind of experience at an ashram, which I've done as well, might be more confronting when there's less comfort and simpler meals where you're also involved in the cooking and cleaning. For some people, it can bring up more stuff more quickly, and there can also be value in that. It's just a matter of preference. Where are you at in life right now, and what do you need in this moment? Because I not only teach yoga and meditation, I'm also an executive producer in a creative agency. Life can get busy and stressful, and learning to relax and decompress is such a big part of my journey right now. So I really enjoy the more lush kind of retreat where someone else can do the cooking and cleaning and I can just focus on me and what I need. When I have more time and space to give back, That's when a different kind of retreat would be helpful. If you found this helpful, do give this video a like and subscribe to my channel and let me know where are you at right now and what do you think you need in terms of going on a retreat. Something that's a little more lush or something that's a little bit more of the austere ashram experience. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to see Mandali in the autumn when the leaves are changing color, I was here then. You can check out that video here, which also talks about what the point of a silent retreat is and why you might want to consider going on one. And here's what you might want to pack if you're going on your next retreat. I hope they help you find more grace, ease, and flow in your busy life, and I'll see you in the next one.